Hello and welcome to the Blackout podcast, where I get to talk to amazing people who do amazing things. And today I'm in a different studio. The studio belongs to my guest, the advocates of truth, man.
Yeah.
So we have Rajab and Gallyna. Thank you so much for welcoming into your beautiful space.
Oh, thank you
You're
for
welcome.
giving us this opportunity, you know what I mean?
Always glad to have you.
I like before, while we're setting up, I was listening to your album. Like that album is gonna be fire. Like, I mean, I knew the album was gonna be fire, right?
Oh,
But
thanks,
like,
man.
it's one thing to actually hear songs that
Yes.
are gonna be on the things. Like, I'm like, holy shit! Like, it's like not just Halifax, not just Nova Scotia. Like, the world is not ready for what you guys have been creating.
And that's what we are hoping for, man. Like it's pandemic time, which unfortunately everybody supposed to be safe out there, right?
Yeah.
But we're trying to make something nice, something good, message, love song, party song. So you're gonna have it all in one
You
project.
have it all. So we took our time to prepare this album. It was supposed to be out like last year, and because of the pandemic stuff, and we just stopped and then take a step back and then just so that we can be ready for it. But you guys wait, it's gonna be fine.
No, as in, oh, you know what? Like, I'm not even being hyperbolic at all. Like, I'm not even being loud or lying. Like, just the two songs I've heard that's not out yet. It's like, holy smokes! And I kept saying, play it again, play it again.
I know, man. That was the point. I was like, okay, this song is good now. Okay.
Yeah. But let's go back though. With your music, like, and like, being brothers. When did you say, like, who is the first person that actually started this music thing between the two of you?
I would say he started way earlier than me. I was back in Uganda, I was studying, and I joined a group. We called ourselves the Banks.
The Banks?
Yeah.
The banks.
So we were we were three guys and one girl. Unfortunately, everybody went on their ways. So I was the only one who remained in the music. One of my friends remained in modeling. So, and then after that, I met him. He performed at a ceremony back home when I went back home. I was like, I didn't know you sing, bro. So he was like, yeah, I sing.
Surprised. I
I was really surprised because cause he was singing gospel, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't singing gospel. so I was like, you know what? Let us come in between. Let us sing something that makes sense. You know, let us sing something that even tomorrow people can appreciate. You know what I mean? Even when you're sitting down with the family, or when young, old, you can still enjoy it. In the club, outside, anywhere, you can still enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I started my music in church, but because I used to love music, all I wanted to do was music. That's why I entered, because I come from a Christian family. So I was in love with the singing stuff. That's why I was like, okay, let me just go and learn more about how to sing stuff when you're in a choir. Yeah. So my first song was gospel, and when he came, he was living in Uganda. And then he came to my city where I was living in East Africa. I was performing that night, and he was like, "Wow, you can sing, man!" Yeah, I was like, "Yeah." Okay, one day I invited him in the studio. I said, "Okay, I have a song. Let me see. You can put in the freestyle there, and you can see." And when he jumped in the song, and the producer was, "Holy, what? This guy can sing!" Oh yeah. From that day, we did okay. Like this, just start our stuff.
Did you come up with the name right away, like Advocates of Truth?
Actually, Advocates of Truth, because it's a word that is in the Bible. What I can say the most is because it's all about like being positive. Our music wanted our music to be out there for everybody, whether you were young, old, Christian, not Christian, everybody. You know, that's why we came up. The advocates of truth is something you can present. Yeah, positively.
And like, you know, that's the vibe I get from it. So like, apart from almost every song just makes you want to dance. Apart from that fact, like, but when you listen to the things you are saying, like, it's like, oh, okay, I get what you're trying to say. Like, was that important to you when you're writing your music that you deliver a positive message?
Oh, we fight for that. We're like, man, don't write that stuff. Write this stuff, you know. So we always try to encourage ourselves to write something that is sensible. You know what I mean? Something that will make sense. You know, something that me and you will live in today. You know, I don't want to exaggerate. I don't want to sing something that I'm not. So we're trying to show what day-to-day person live. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's the kind of story that we always tell most.
No, like, I mean, that's really important. Personally, just for me myself, and like when I listen to music, it's nice, right? Maybe the first few times, but then you want to sit back and like, what is this person actually saying?
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
you know. So you know, he came to the studio sound like, oh man, let's do this thing together. How did he go from there to now?
From there to now, that we got in Canada, but the first two songs was nice. It wasn't a group. It was just like, okay, we can collab. It was just like the collab. I can sing, come up with a song, and you can jump in whatever you want. And then once we got here in Canada, we were like, okay, why can't we just do our group? Because we started with different people here. We have some friends, but they didn't want to do the group stuff. I would say, okay, let's just stay two of us, so we can sing our messages. So now nobody's gonna bother us. Nobody's gonna like say, oh no. So yeah, we came up with a name. It used to be 18, was it 18?
Yeah, the 18.
18.
Yeah.
And then we said, okay, let's just do Advocate to Truth.
Yeah.
From there, that's why we sang like Never Too Late. And
I remember the first time I heard Never Too Late, it was at Mensa Molly's. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, what is it? I came to talk to you guys right away, like, what? Like,
I remember. Yeah.
Yes.
I was like,
yeah.
When we went home, I was like, man, like, do you know this guy recognized us? Because at that moment we didn't shoot the video. We never had a video. So we're like, man, like, we can shoot a video for this song. We're like, let us wait. But like, you gave us hope, you know. Every time we sing Never Too Late, most of the shows they were giving us hope. They were encouraging us, you know what I mean. And we've had so many opportunities with our songs. You know, like we've traveled till Montreal for the shows. Mostly we've been performing in New Brunswick. We went to New Brunswick, we went to PI. They played our songs there. Mostly the Atlantic region. Performed a lot in Halifax.
A lot.
We even won our award. This is our award. It's called
the emerging. I think it's right. Is it?
I think it's right there. It's
kind of emerging artist of the year.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we won it last year.
Yeah.
Thanks to Never Too Late too.
And thanks to Ansma.
Yeah.
You know, we always appreciate it. We were supposed to apply for another awards this year, but we're like, let us first pull down. Let us go back to our zone. Let us write more songs. Let us not apply in any awards.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that we believe in, we have to earn what we do. You know.
Yeah.
So when we give out something, and it's the right thing, when we win, we win from the bottom of our hearts. So that's the thing. And another thing, we were supposed to shoot videos. The pandemic destroyed.
COVID messed up a lot of things. Let's actually talk about that.
Yeah.
Actually, before we go to COVID first, let's start with the video for Never Too Late, right?
Yes.
I remember hearing this song, like, every time I'm on my show, like, before I heard, you know, before Come Closer came out. But you know, I was just playing Never Too Late every song. And like, that's one of those songs that is like a message, right?
Message,
right? Where you know, you think, man, all the people that are like I'm looking up to are younger than me because they started earlier.
Yes.
But like it's never too late to
Yes.
start that thing, you know, you
Yes,
want to
yes.
do. So that song like really resonated with me. And then I'm like, okay, I saw the video. How did that come about?
It's a funny thing. So one of our friends, shout out to Olza Boy,
Yeah, I was a boy.
he went to shoot a video in Edmonton. So he was like, hey bro, I'm going to check this guy out. He's really good. I was like, okay, send me his details. So we started chatting with him. He was like, hey man, I can travel anywhere. I don't mind. And he was really cool. He was friendly. So I took another 3 months. I didn't reply. So when my friend came back, he showed me his video, and I was like, okay, this guy, he knows what he's doing, you know. So we were like, okay, we texted him back. He was like, okay, I can come. So we booked a 2-day flight. Like he was coming in and going, right?
Yeah.
So coming the day, he was supposed to land in around 2. We started shooting earlier. But the problem, you know, this is Canada. We have to work other jobs again and all. So we had to go to work. But we were like, look, man, just go to the hotel. We will come there at night.
We come at night.
So we came from work around 10
No way.
10 p.m. Yeah, and it was raining.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was raining. Yeah, you can see it.
In the
You
video,
can see it.
like they were just where it was raining in the
Yeah.
background. Yeah.
So we were like, okay, let us go downtown. And it was a weekend. So it was a good time. Like people were there, like it was busy, the lights and everything. He was like, look, man, now he was really nice. I'm going to shoot here. Don't worry. Let us shoot. If anything goes wrong, we will just, I'll be on your side.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, man. So we moved around the city. We moved around like until 3 a.m. we were shooting.
Yeah.
Even the police came.
Yeah.
They were like,
What happened?
They
they saw the vibe. Everybody was like, you know, in the downtown on the weekend. We were just singing in the middle of the road, and everybody was like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
So after that, we went home at 3 a.m. We had to come back at 7 because the next day, that's when he was leaving. So we woke up, we were really tired. I got the girls. Shout out to Solid Production.
Solid Production.
Shout out to everybody who supported us, actually. You know what I mean? We cannot be here without you guys. So they came, Solly with her group, she was in Montreal. But she told me, look, I'm on my way. Don't worry, I got you guys. So we shot the day scene. We shot it till around 2 p.m. So we went back, we took some like 3 hours. We were so tired.
I can't even imagine.
We were so tired.
Yeah.
Caleb helped. There are a lot of people who helped us, to be honest. You know
Shout
what
out
I
to
mean?
Caleb too.
You know, there are a lot of people who helped us in it.
Yeah.
Our friends came to support. And then Solly came at night where we had got a car, the red cars. You see the red cars?
truck, yeah.
We got it from a friend, and then Solly came with the car. So like, okay, let us just put them there. Let us just shoot this thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were like, okay, I don't know. It's at night. I don't think we're going to be seen. I don't know, like, you know. And then when he sent us the video, like, we never expected that to be like that. You know?
Yeah.
You know, and even the guy who was in the boxing side, he helped us, you know what I mean? So it was really fun. It was fun to shoot the video.
Yeah, no, it came out great.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, the video was doing the numbers,
Yes.
the song was doing the numbers, and then you guys like, wait, I have something else. Come Closer dropped. How did Come Closer happen? Like, why did you write that song, and what was the process of getting it out there?
It really came from. I can say it's a true story, and it's a love story that can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Who you love a girl, she's your crush, but she's trying to play hard to get, you know, or you like, oh man, like, what can I do to get that girl something? That's what they always say, like, but you don't wanna. You tell me that you don't wanna own nobody. Yeah, something like that. It's a true story. Come Closer.
Yeah.
It happened to
Who's story?
both of us. He knows.
No. For
think,
my
yeah,
part, it was my part. There's this girl that I love so
everybody
much.
like wrote his
Yes.
part. In my verse, his verse, and we come up with the chorus. The chorus. So that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your own part of the story?
My part is a true story. There's this girl I love so much, and but she's out there. She supported me, and she really helped a lot with the song, with the cover photo, and all that. Shout out to you again in the building. She's one person who helped us get even connection with Soul Production.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what? I always say, like, I mean, it's good to have someone that's hot and all that stuff, but it is better to have someone that supports your dream,
Yes.
right? Like, they don't even have to
Be
push you,
yes,
right?
yes,
they just have to be like, okay, that's what you want to
Yes.
do. I
Go
support
ahead,
you.
yeah.
It's always nice to have that.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's the main thing. If that's the reason why we sing, right? If you love somebody, why do you want that somebody to change? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you love somebody, love him or her the way he or she is.
Unconditional
You
love.
know, unconditional love. Because you will try to love him in another way, but you won't feel like it.
Yeah.
That's love, right? So like I'll say, if you love somebody, love them the way they are, and they will support you too. You never know when you'll fall down, they'll help you.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the good. Yeah. That song was like a therapy for us.
Yeah. I
So
love
that,
that song.
You need to get to
That
pull
song
out.
play every Wednesday. I play it every
know.
Wednesday.
I know.
Thanks so much.
Every Wednesday I play that song. Like I'm always listening to it every morning when like I don't drink coffee, so I listen music to.
to wake you
Yes, that's what wakes me
To
up.
wake you
Yeah,
up.
It's in my playlist there. I just like
Oh,
I love that song. And now it's like actually in the charts on CKDU also.
Thank you,
guys.
CKDU.
So you're doing this and then like things are moving. Poop. COVID.
I know.
It was a rough moment.
COVID.
Did you have any like plans kind of made before March 2020?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had plans that we were supposed to shoot like 2 or 3 videos. Because our plan was to shoot Come Closer. Like that was number 1.
Yep.
And we were talking with a guy, some guy in Toronto. And then pandemic hit, we were like, let us just stop everything.
Yep.
Because we were just at home, and we sat down with my brother. I'm like, we're not going anywhere. So why don't we just make this home studio to build us? He was like, hey man, look, we have time. Let us do now the album. Now that's when we were like, okay, let us work on the album. Now then we stopped every business with shooting videos. We were like, okay, let us start creating the audios, because that's our main deal right now.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So what was the process of setting the studio up? I
It's
really like the light changing thing. I'm just playing around with it.
When you're investing in something, it costs you a lot.
Yep.
And this is Canada, because the housing has to be quiet,
Acoustic
right?
place.
And
Acoustic room.
yeah, so we got this place, and they were like, yeah, go ahead, So we were glad to have this space, and the gears were really expensive. I never knew that the gears were expensive.
Because all you do is
Oh my
just show up
God,
in the
man.
studio and you just record and
my
leave.
God. Man, shout out to all producers out there. You guys are the best.
So like,
Yeah.
when you go online, were you buying online, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go online, you're like, oh, I need this thing. Jump, boop. You see the price.
$1,000.
You're like, oh, this doesn't make sense.
Right.
But when you sit down and you start working on it here,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, this makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna charge them $2,000. I don't care. But it's a good way to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
We didn't spend our money in any stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So,
That is the thing.
yeah, we bought our gears. So anytime we wake up, we just sit down. Nobody's rushing us. We have the time to to change the song if we want to change it,
Mm.
right? So, and that's the main thing, right? As an artist, you need your own space,
Yeah.
right?
So whenever you have a goal, nothing can stop you.
That's true.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
why
true.
you got this studio because.
But it's hard though to spend that money, man.
It is hard. It is.
hard.
It is. Trust me,
But
man.
but once you click that send, checkout. When you click that checkout, it's like okay, fine. And then you get the thing in your hand, and then you start like, what was that song? Warriors.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Holy
I
shit!
know, man.
That
Wait.
song. That guys, you need this. I can't wait for it to
I
be
know,
out.
man. The album is coming out anytime soon.
Anytime
Yo,
soon.
that
Anytime
Warriors. So
soon.
like, but when you're making a song like that, it's like every cent you put to buy that equipment is worth it,
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
The main thing that people don't realize maybe, but the main thing is this microphone. So this one here, it's we bought it almost like 2,000 or 1,800.
2,000, yeah.
Yeah,
2,000.
around 2,000.
It's
right? It's a small thing, right? So it's the main. You always check on the main things.
Yeah.
Right. The rest, they just.
Trust me, I know
Right.
that. Like, so like one thing, even when you're making a film, it's like, your picture can be somehow, but your sound, you cannot compromise sound.
Yes.
So like, shout out to our soundboards, man. Like they make me sound great, cause like.
Shout out to every sound check guy, to every person behind the scenes. Shout out to you.
Yeah. No, really. So you set up the thing and you start working, but then something happened during the pandemic. They started kind of doing like virtual shows.
Yes.
And then you guys did a couple of performances.
Yes.
So how did that come about?
Oh, the first ones was rough.
I don't want to tell you about that, but it gave us something to learn.
The first one was embarrassed because we didn't know how to even set up the camera.
It was
YouTube.
falling
The
down.
one on YouTube?
No, we're doing it on
Instagram.
Facebook.
Oh,
No, it was Facebook.
Facebook,
Yeah.
okay.
And the camera dropped down, then you have to stick here.
We were holding it. Oh my god, man. So we had to learn.
Yeah.
We sat down. We were so pissed. We were like, "Hey, man, look, man, we need to do this stuff." Real. We bought our own microphones. We bought a mixer. We have our other gears are not here. They're the place where we practice. So we practice with Andrew Dhams and Shadrack. They were really nice.
Those
people.
are our guys.
Those are our guys, man.
Yeah.
They support us no matter what.
Yeah. So you got ready and then you did this big performance. I can't remember, but it was like recorded for.
Yes.
It was like it wasn't for no. It was like I can't remember the name of the show, but you performed on the stage, right?
Oh yeah. We performed.
Evergreen
Yeah,
Festival.
Evergreen Festival for the Jazz Festival.
Yeah, that was great. That was
That
great.
was- oh my
the
God,
And
that
that's
was
kind of
awesome.
like, was that the first time you guys came out with like your live band?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's not the
We
first
already
time.
had a live band. We already
Yeah.
had that
The
time.
first time we did our live band on a main show was the one. It's called the African Festival.
African
That's the one I'm thinking
Yes.
of. Yeah. That's
So
the one that was on
we were
YouTube.
No. We were in downtown, but the one in YouTube we shot it for New Brunswick.
New Brunswick is the
Yes.
one I'm thinking of.
Yes.
The one downtown was like right by the waterfront
Yes.
there. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
So
man.
the virtual ones we shot for Toronto, Afro-Fest Toronto. We did it there. We did it New Brunswick. We did it Francophone Immigration.
Immigration francophone.
So-
francophonie, yeah.
Yeah, and we did like four, and it's nice to shoot it. The only problem, man, we hope COVID ends so that we see our people. We miss the live stage. You know what I mean?
Because I swear to God, it's weird when you're singing and nobody's there. You're just
Nobody's
singing.
there.
Nobody's even watching. I'm just singing for myself. You're like, who?
So you're like,
Oh,
man,
man.
did these people
We
enjoy
love
it? Is the sound nice out there? You have like
Yeah.
10 questions in your mind.
Yeah. Why did you decide to go live, right? Because that's another layer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we are artists, and this is our life, right?
Yeah. You have to catch up.
Yeah, we have to catch up with everything. It's just like a regular job. If they shut down their offices. Everybody's doing their work at home. So we have to improvise and we change also our techniques. You know what I mean? We sat down, we learned, we asked some questions, we went through some places, you know.
YouTube
Yeah.
stuff.
The good thing, what we do, we always accept to learn.
Oh yeah, that's very good.
Yeah.
No matter what, you have to accept to learn. You don't know much until you're told more, right? So it's kind of like that. So we always learn, we improve little by little.
Oh man, that is so cool. Cause I remember first time I saw, I think it was Instagram live. I saw you guys having a band. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh yeah.
And then how did you even choose the guys you play with? Cause they actually, you know, the thing about listening to, like, I know the music, I've heard it 2,000 times at least, right? Versus hearing someone play live, and it is really hard to make it sound similar.
Yes.
But you guys found some people that actually make it come as close as possible to what you did in the studio.
Yes.
Like, how much practice goes into that, and how did you find these people?
Oh, I believe the people found us. They found us.
They found us. Yeah, most of them, and that's the good thing.
Yeah.
That's the good thing. We didn't go for them. They came to us too.
They saw the talent. They were like, "Hey man, we want to work with you." And somebody like that, you cannot disrespect or show anything or try to refuse. You know what I mean? Well, the first time we're like, "Okay, let us do it. Let us try." You know, it wasn't that good, but we went more and more and we became better. So these days we do practices twice a week.
Fuck me.
Yeah, or sometimes three.
Wait. 3 times. You guys are crazy. So let me analyze. You work, you school, and now you're actually doing online. Then you practice. Then you working out, man. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
But you know what? To me, this is one thing. Like, people that always want things to just fall on their lap. It's like, it's funny. It's not gonna happen. Like, when you see someone like, why is this person playing 6 shows and I'm playing 1 show? Because that person is working his ass off.
Yes. This is, I always tell other artists, this is just like another regular job. Just because you're not getting paid per hour, but you're getting paid per how much you put in the work. So, like, you just have to work as hard as much as you can, right? I'm going to work, I'm working for another person, so that's not my job. That's why I have to come back home. I work on my own craft that tomorrow I'll earn from my sweat. Right?
Yeah.
So the 8-hour gig, the 12 hours shifts, I don't look at them as something that I want to be in it for a long time. Right?
Yeah, man, that's a wonderful mind. How do you even get that mindset, right? Like, how
You just have to turn it.
You see, when you chasing success, chasing a dream, that's what happened. That you have to do whatever it takes for you to get there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work, man.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
It is.
It's so much work. Cause, like, you know, it's like, after work I just feel like, relax. But then you have to, like, we have to go and shoot this thing. We have to go and write this thing.
Exactly.
We have to, like, and then the other thing is that, you know, even though you're here in Canada and you're mixing and writing your song, recording and writing your songs, you have to send it back to your, like, producers to, like, and then you kind of do this back and forth ping pong thing. Tell me how that works.
First of all, I always shout out to everybody, man. I'm sorry, Israel, but shout out to Haba Skills. You know what I mean? Without you, I don't know where we could be at. You know what I mean? He's one nice guy. He's the first person who recorded. So I entered in the music industry with him. So me and him were like brothers, and because we grew, he was in Uganda, and that's where I met him. He has been helping us from the start, from Never Too Late. He made the beat.
Only You.
To Joanne, almost all our songs, he's the one who mixes them.
Even on the one you
Yes,
heard,
the one that we just...
Sega CD?
Yeah, and he's the one who is working on our album.
Actually.
He's the one who is mastering our album and bringing out beats and everything.
Yeah.
So he has helped us like for a long time, and we cannot thank him enough. But thank you, man.
Yeah, he's the guy we trust. That's why we give him like our work, everything, and he's the one who's gonna finish our album. Yeah, it's good to share, especially when it comes to sound music stuff. It's good to give different people and listen to the song, touch it for and do something, work on it, well, so that the final product is gonna be amazing.
Because, when you make your thing, inside yourself, you're like, this is the best shit in the world, right? Like,
I know.
Because, all that work you've put in, right? All that work, all that time, all the writing, all the sweat, all the everything. You're like, okay, the song is done, right? But you kind of need people to react to that.
React on that, yeah.
Like, but I'll say, since I came here, I'm always like, usually whenever I go to shoots and we are setting on, I'm like, let's hurry up. But like, today I was like, let's, because I'm enjoying the song. Like, I'm enjoying the song. I just wanted to slow down.
I know, man. Well, everything you have to be patient. In this industry, you have to be patient, man. If you're not patient, you won't last even a year. Because you, as you said, you'll bring a song today, like, man, this is it.
This is it.
And then tomorrow, like, everybody's like, nah. Like, to be honest, we took out Never Too Late, Only You. There was another Tujuane, so we took them out. We like put them out for the public. So we didn't expect Never Too Late.
We didn't expect Never Too Late.
Why not?
We were focusing on Only You.
Only You and
because it's a love song, it's a dance song,
right? Because Never Too Late, we wrote Never Too Late just for ourselves.
Yeah, from the bottom of our hearts.
We didn't write Never Too Late for the people, maybe for to make people happy, something. No, it was just something we wanted to express, And then when we put it out,
that's
everybody was like, this
that's
song.
Everybody, and I was like, man, like, what do you guys get from this song? So I started asking, what's your reaction when you hear the song? It's like, man, you guys are giving out another vibe, It's a good vibe. It's a danceable song. I was like, wait a minute, this song is danceable.
Yes, it's
because we were never, it wasn't in our mind like it's danceable and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But when we sat down, we started listening to it
yes!
again. We're like,
actually, that song can win.
It is so fucking. It's Never Too.
I know, and that's the reason why we're like, okay, you know what? Let us spend our money. Let us just close the eyes and spend it.
No, he came out great. He came out great.
You, man.
And like I said, so how many songs are you thinking of putting on the album?
It's gonna be 10 songs.
God damn it.
10 songs.
Yeah, man. It's tough, but we have to do it.
We have to do it because it's something
we've been
waiting for. Something we wanna. It's a dream come true. So we just want to make. Nowadays, people don't do albums; they just do mixtapes, stuff like that. But for us, it's something we always want to do, like back home, something. So we just want to make it done and put it out. And after that, maybe we can start doing the other stuff, like mixtape and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's good to have a goal. I'm like, this is what I want to get to. There'll be things obstacles will come in your way. Things will make you. But as long as you are focused on that thing, and you just, doing, putting one foot in front of the other like that, boom. What is the album going to be? Do you have a name?
Yeah, it's not a secret.
What is it gonna be?
It's Never Too Late.
The song that you didn't even want.
The song that we didn't even expect it.
That song won.
But really, though,
we sat down because everything that we wrote in that song, it was real.
Right?
It comes from the bottom of our hearts. When we came here, because when we were back home, we were doing something, but when you're doing something, but you see like your destiny is not in there, because nothing is going the way you're planning.
Yep.
But when we came here, we got interviews with CBC, with CKDU. We were almost everywhere. We performed from
Virgin Radio.
We went Virgin Radio. We went for Halifax Pop Explosion. We were all over the place, and with only 3 songs. And that's why we sat down. We're like, it's never too late. That's the reason why we sat down. You know, there's people who never believed in us started believing in us again. You know, so it went back. The reverse came back again. You know, so now everybody's like, man, go ahead. When is the next song? When is the next song? When is the next song? You know what I mean? So this is the point that we're like, okay, let us do something for ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
We lost hope at some points when we were like, okay, we want to do something, but in this country, it's too new. The English is crazy.
The English is crazy, man. Everybody's
People
like,
here, we cannot do the raps. You know, and like, okay. After that, after the reaction, the people were like, okay, it's never too late. We can still make it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nova Scotia, man. Like
that's why I'm gonna make call the album "Never Too Late."
Yeah.
All the songs they related. It's just good message. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So you have these 3 songs. I heard 2 songs. So it's kind of like halfway done. Have you done all 10 songs?
We've done 8 songs. 8 songs.
So
2
far.
to go.
2 to go.
Oh
yeah.
man,
Yes.
when is it coming? When is it coming?
We just so the process is a little bit slow because we're sending it back home, comes back.
Yeah.
But once we're done and we have the songs with us, we're gonna set up the release date, and hopefully it's gonna be this summer. Hopefully this summer.
Yeah, hopefully, like, at least, first off, COVID was crazy, but we have to actually say that here in
Yes.
Nova Scotia, we've been very lucky.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been very, very lucky. The numbers have been low. Like, we've been doing all the right things, and like things are opening up now.
I
So,
know, right?
and people are getting the vaccine. So maybe, who knows, in the next couple of months, things might be back to normal in a
Yes,
way.
yes.
So
I hope
it'd
so.
be great to.
I know.
Yeah, it'd be great.
And I believe a lot of people, they're waiting to go outside to interact with people. So it's kind of like a nice way to go back again to the world and understand the meaning of life. I feel like most of us, we never understood how life is important, or how like you need to enjoy your life until the COVID hit.
Yes, that is very true, because like, we just take things for granted. It's like,
Yes.
whatever,
Yes.
blah blah blah. But like, when everything just stopped, literally everything just stopped. I remember, like, you could go to the store, but like, if you go on the streets, it's like a ghost town.
It was, I know.
Yeah.
It's like nothing. But I'll say one thing that I kind of enjoyed during COVID was the price of the gas.
I enjoy that part, man.
It went so low. I was like, what is happening?
I know. We enjoyed that part, man. COVID brought a lot of
The
negative
good
stuff,
and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it also brought the good. People started realizing they can work on their own craft. I've met like three of some artists. One of them he quit his job. He was like, I'm gonna do music.
Yeah.
I understood the meaning of what I want.
Being an artist stuff.
So like it brought the saddest part, but again it brought out the good in the people. I won't say it's only the negative part. Yeah.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have the courage to set up a studio if it wasn't COVID.
Right.
Because you cannot be working 12-hour shifts or 8 hours. You think of
Right. No, that's very true.
Yeah.
So, like, in one hand, it brought not very good things, but on the other hand, it also brought good things. This space we're in
Yes.
now.
Yes.
You guys are about deciding, okay, we are going to work on an album.
Yes.
So you kind of have, like, a year pretty much to just sit back and say, what do we want to talk about? This is going to be my last question to you guys, though. When you sit down to write, how is it important the words you put down?
I'll say it's like 100% important. Because what we write, we are storytellers. Most of the time, we are storytellers.
Okay.
It can be a dancehall song, it can be a party song, but we still tell a story in it. So it's really important to us when it comes to the lyrics, right? And we were raised how to write like that. It's not like we just came up like that. No, we got it from the people who were singing before us. you know.
Yeah.
And then you also try to do something nice, you know. So I'll say writing for us is 100% important. We fight for that. We always fight with that.
Yeah.
Like, don't write that, man. That doesn't make sense. You know, it even pisses us off. But like, we sit down and like, okay, maybe he's right. Let me change it. You know.
Okay. I said that was the last question, but this one though, does it help that you have this camaraderie because you're brothers?
I'll say we're brothers. We fight. Like that's not. It's not a big deal. But at the end of the day, we sit down, we reconcile.
Yeah.
We talk because we understand each other.
Okay.
You know,
that's
we
the
know
good
each other. You know, he can be in a bad mood, I can be in a bad mood, but at the end of the day, we're brothers.
True.
Yeah,
So even though I go, I'll still come back and then see him. So, you know.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Oh man, thank you.
Behind the scene.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming to the podcast today. But I'm in the studio
Yes.
with the Advocates of Truth
Yes.
on the Blackout podcast. You guys have to sing, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Shout out to everybody right now watching this. It's another one. Advocates.
Swagger got the recipe.
From the very first time, baby, when I saw you,
What you say, Gallyna?
you got my attention. I was like, damn, who's that girl? You're so fine, you're so beautiful, I'm crazy for you. You're the type of girl that make me stay. Yeah, you got everything I need. Oh, if you stay, I will give you all my love. Oh, when you told me that you don't wanna own nobody.
What you say?
Come closer, oh baby girl, come closer. And I promise you, me never gonna break your heart. Hey, what am I gonna do now? So make you stay, oh baby, come closer, baby come closer, baby come closer. Oh, let me touch your body, oh. Chérie, approche-toi, chérie, approche-toi, chérie, approche-toi.
Oh, j'ai fait de toi ma gogo. Excuse me, ma. Can I be your bodyguard? The way that you break it down, you need some protection, ma. Unanimaliza boo, vile ambavyo navyosongesha what to do. What's your name now? She told me she's Habesha. I told her baby girl I love Angela. Skin so smooth, shape ya Coca-Cola. You my energy in the summer, you my cooler in the winter. You shine brighter than the sun and the moon. For better or worse, I will stick by your side. Believe in me, yes I do believe in you. Let them talk, let them hate, but I mean like a let's me and you baby girl. Tutakwenda tutaruka hata kama wanasema mimi kwako lishafika baby girl. Mtoto mzuri kama wewe, mimi kwako nimedata nimefika mama. Kama wewe, mimi kwako nimedata nimefika mama. Let them talk, let them hate you, but I mean like a let's me a roll you. Let them talk, what you say?
Baby, come closer, baby, come closer, baby, come closer.
Oh, let me touch your body,
Chérie, approche-toi, chérie, approche-toi, chérie, approche-toi.
Oh, j'ai fait de toi ma gogo.
Gonna bina, bina na yo mama. Gonna go bina na yo mama. Gonna go bina na yo mama. Mwasikitoko, gonna go bina na yo mama. Yeah, come closer. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Shout out
thank
to
you.
Blackout Podcast.
Shout out to Blackout Podcast. Thanks for having us.
Let them hate you, but I mean like a let's me a roll you. Let them talk, what you say?
Baby, come closer. Baby, come closer. Baby, come closer.
Oh, let me touch your body,
Chérie, approche-toi. Chérie,